Last week could have gone so much better than it did. I went 8-5 with the Monday night game pending. I have the Packers picked for that game, and currently they're down 16-13. But week 7 should be hopefully different. I'm gonna go with a lot more different, interesting picks. You're gonna see right here a lot of difficult games to predict for this week. So let's get started. The Kansas City Chiefs, losers of two in a row, both losses coming at home, head to Mile High Stadium to take on the Denver Broncos, who've all of a sudden won two in a row. I gotta admit, this is a really tough game to predict because I think the Broncos are certainly capable of beating the Chiefs. The only question here is, can they run the ball? And not run the ball. Can they execute on offense? And here's the thing: the Chiefs' defense is getting gashed through the ground. Marlon Mack and Carlos Hyde both tore apart the Chiefs' defense the last two games, and the Broncos certainly have the running game to do that, especially at home on a Thursday night football with the Chiefs hurting. So right now, tentatively, I'm going to go with the Broncos at home as an upset to shock the Chiefs and hand them the third loss in a row. But Patrick Mahomes, if he can get things going, I might reconsider. This is a tough game to predict, but right now my pick is the Broncos on Thursday Night Football at home. The Miami Dolphins head to Orchard Park to take on a well-rested Buffalo Bills team. I'm going to go with the Bills, obviously. They're going to tear apart the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be like a 33-13 game potentially. Gardner Minshew heads over to Cincinnati to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to go with the Jaguars to take this one, ending their two-game losing streak. The Minnesota Vikings head to Detroit to take on the Lions, who, after playing this game against the Packers on Monday Night Football, are going to host the Vikings. I'm going to go with the Lions here, and this is mainly because of Laquan Treadwell's comments on the Lions being an easy win. Bulletin board material for sure. The Lions have the defense. They certainly have the offense to take down the Vikings if they choose, and I think they're going to. Green Bay Packers host the Raiders. I'm going to go with the Packers. I think the Packers have enough offense and defense to take down the Raiders. I believe Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones will get things going, and they will win a shootout. I don't think the game's going to be a blowout. I think the Raiders will keep it close, but the Packers will do just enough to win it. The LA Rams have lost three in a row since starting 3-0, and they head to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to go with the Rams, ending their losing streak. I think regardless of if they have Gurley back, I think they have enough talent to win this game. And I think they will win this game. The Houston Texans head to Lucas Oil Stadium to take on the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are coming off a bye week, and last year the Colts were able to win off their bye week, and they also took down the Texans at home. Despite how well the Texans have been playing, I think the Colts are going to take this game. I think they're going to win like a really close game. Marlon Mack's going to run the ball well. I think Jacoby Brissett's going to do just enough to get the Colts a victory. The Arizona Cardinals head to the Meadowlands to take on the New York Giants. Cardinals have, quietly won two in a row, and they could easily put themselves back into the race with a win. But I think the Giants are going to take this one at home. Saquon Barkley could potentially be back for this game. No telling yet if he will, but the Giants played well against the Patriots last week before falling apart in the fourth quarter. And I think they get the job done at home. The San Francisco 49ers, the undefeated San Francisco 49ers, go into Landover, Maryland to take on the Washington Redskins. And I think the 49ers are going to roll right over the Redskins. They're going to take them apart. They're going to destroy them. It's going to be a big victory for the Niners. They're going to go to 6-0. The LA Chargers head to Nashville to take on the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to go with the Chargers based on the fact that I think the Chargers still have a lot of talent. I think the Chargers have the coaching, and I think that they match up well against the Tennessee Titans, and I think that they're going to find a way to beat them on the road, ending their losing streak. The New Orleans Saints head to Chicago to take on the Chicago Bears, and I'm going to go with the Bears. And the reason why I'm going with the Bears is they've had 2 weeks of rest to prepare for this game. They have the defense to contain the Saints, and they certainly have the running game when well executed properly. I think they're going to muster just enough points to win this game. The Baltimore Ravens head into Seattle to take on the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. And I believe Russell Wilson's going to tear apart the Ravens defense, and I don't think Lamar Jackson can match him in a shootout. The New England, let's go with Sunday Night Football. The Philadelphia Eagles head into Arlington to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles have won 6 out of their last 9 games in Arlington, including 4 of the last 6. And the only games the Cowboys have won in the last 2 have been in overtime, including an overtime win last year. I think the Eagles are going to come away with a victory here. I think they're gonna cost Garrett his job. So I got the Eagles winning that game. The New England Patriots head into the Meadowlands to take on the New York Jets on Monday Night Football. And this is going to be the shock upset pick of the week. Yes, you heard that right. I'm going with the New York Jets. Despite the fact that the Patriots have the #1 defense in the NFL, despite the fact that the Patriots are undefeated, I think the Jets have the talent and the ability to take them down. I think the Jets can shock them here on Monday Night Football and pretty much save their season if they can pull off a victory right here. I think the Jets are going to get it done. The Patriots have won 7 in a row in this series, so that streak is bound to end sometime, and I think the Jets can find a way to get it done this week. What do you think with my picks? Do you disagree with them? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day.